Go time. Alright, see what we got. Due to COVID-19, release dates may change. Our hearts go out to the impacted by COVID-19. Yeah, we kind of figured. It's been rough.
Hello everyone, welcome to our first Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. We'll be delivering the latest information about upcoming Nintendo Switch games from our development and publishing partners. More videos in this series will be released this year, so please stay tuned. Okay, let's get into the headlines. Keep stepping to the beat with new content.
Nice.
Use your rhythm skills to overcome the threats terrorizing the land in the Cadence of Hyrule Crypt of the Necrodancer featuring the Legend of Zelda game. Now with 3 additional DLC packs.
Nice.
Pack
Can't argue
1
with that.
Character Pack. 5 newly added characters join the ensemble. Impa excels in ranged attacks with the Naginata. Take one hit or miss a beat with Aria, and it's game over. With these characters, you can take your musical journey for a
Oh,
new
Zelda.
spin.
Oh, jeez.
Pack 2, Melody Pack. 39 songs will be added, including remixed versions of the game's background music. You can change the background music at any time so you can listen to your favorite songs while journeying through Hyrule.
Morning. What's going
Pack
on?
3, additional story content, Symphony of the Mask. Play as the mysterious Skull Kid and venture through a brand new
That's
map,
cool.
complete with new songs and a new story. Plus, he has the power to change abilities based on the masks he dons. What
Oh,
awaits
neat.
Skull Kid in these strange lands? DLC Pack 1 Character Pack will be available for purchase later today, with the second and third DLC packs to be released before the
I
end of
notified you're
October.
streaming, so here's
A
my
season
support.
pass
Oh, thanks,
containing
man.
All 3 paid DLC packs will
I like to hop
also
on and watch
launch
these
later
things
today
live.
and will include
I'm already gonna
bonus
watch it
content
anyway, like, why
for
not?
Zelda. And for those who've never stepped to Hyrule's Beat before, you can get the rhythm going when a version of the game containing all the DLC launches October 23rd.
That's cool. I thought about playing the game. I was a little iffy on the gimmick, though.
Save the day and look stylish while you're at it in Rogue Company.
Watch Dogs for Nintendo Switch.
A new rogue is infiltrating the battlefield. Lay waste to your opponents with an arsenal of weapons and abilities in this online multiplayer third-person shooter. Clash with other players in competitive and casual game modes, or rise to the challenge against AI opponents that surely bring the heat. If you fall in battle, your teammates can revive you, letting you immediately jump back into the fray.
Interesting. So it
Cross-platform
gives me like
play
a
and cross-progression are also supported from day one.
I don't want
along
to
with
say like
support for
a
motion-controlled aiming.
battle royale style. It looks more
Be
like
on the
something like
lookout for
Valorant,
lots of content, including maps, skins, rogues, and more.
like squad combat,
Stay
but
tuned
not
for more
like
information
crazy
later
amounts of
today
people.
about Rogue Company.
High-Res Studios. It sounds familiar. I think they've done some
Brawl
good stuff.
without limits in WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
Oh, is this like, yeah, like Warframe? Yeah. Is this like that wacky wrestling game?
Welcome to WWE Action. 3, 2, 1.
I guess after last time, can't really do much else. Roshin, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is that a bike?
Everybody going down.
That's funny.
Just spun that boy around like pizza dough.
High-res of the skating FPS? Ah. Was that Vanquish, where you could slide around? Vanquish was good.
I want a rematch. WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Brawl without limits.
I am not interested in Battlegrounds, but I will say it definitely looks like a better showing than last year's 2K.
This next one will be our last announcement.
Metroid. Not Metroid. Atlas, though. That's good. What do we got? I'm probably supposed to know what this is, and I don't. Doing good. Sorry, Ration just caught that. I'm doing good. Checking out the apocalyptic legend that is returning.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
It's been a while since we last met, young. Or should I say, Timmy?
Demons. This place is crawling with them.
You have done very well in keeping yourself alive.
The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. Will you tell me who you are?
Certainly looks interesting.
Tokyo died, and I was given life.
Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Oh, okay. Neat. A new journey is about to begin. So another Shin Megami Tensei, like a new one maybe? So a remake of an older one and then a new one? 5, yep.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 2021年全世界同時発売
Nice. Probably next gen.
創世の時来たる
Interesting.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching. Please look forward to more Partner Showcase presentations coming this year.
Neat. Cool. Not bad, not bad. So, let's see. Cadence of Hyrule looks cool. Definitely interesting. I didn't actually mess around with it at all yet. I think there was a demo that I did try, like, back when it first launched or close to launch. But a lot of support for that. That was really cool. Especially with, like, if you're a fan of, like, Zelda or even just, like, the Zelda music and stuff, it's really good. 39 tracks in that second DLC is pretty cool. Skull Kid being the main character in that third DLC is interesting too. I might have to actually grab that and check it out. Wrestling wasn't interesting for me, but I'm glad to see them doing something after last year's 2K was kind of just a hot mess for a long time. And it looks like it's more like an arcade fun game than like something like their traditional wrestling games. That glitch game, the shooting glitch game looks interesting. I don't know if it's not up my alley per se. I don't really do like Valorant or Apex or anything like that, so I'd probably pass on it for now. And then Shin Megami Tensei. I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei. I know the 4 was out a few years ago, back when I was like working more shifts at like GameStop and stuff. I just never got into it. Didn't really. It wasn't like it wasn't interesting. I just never really had the time, I guess. Like Persona. Persona is one of those series where everybody says I should play it, and I just never got around to it. But I have Persona 5, so I guess I should play that at some point. No, looks interesting though. So remake of an old Shin Megami Tensei, and then the announcement of a new one as well. So mostly a miss for me on this direct. There wasn't really anything that I was super interested in, but I will say that if I was a Shin Megami Tensei fan, hearing that we were getting a remake of an old game and getting a new title announced, that's probably a big deal. So I'm sure somewhere on the internet, the Shin Megami Tensei fans are blowing up right now. Neat. Well, I guess we'll have to see what the next one looks like then when it comes out. I was looking more towards something for like Metroid or Breath of the Wild 2, or I think those are the big hitters I was looking for to see information about. But those are both pretty big titles, and I'm sure everybody who's a fan of those franchises knows they exist and they're waiting for content for them, so it's not like a big deal. Is there another direct planned? No, they didn't say anything yet. I actually didn't even know about this one until like maybe an hour and a half ago. I saw on Twitter somebody said like, "Oh, a Nintendo Direct today. I wonder what it's going to be." And they were like, "Yeah, it's a Direct Mini Partner Showcase." And I was like, "Well, so that's Partner Showcase makes me think that they're talking about not first party." And I'm pretty sure stuff like Metroid, even though it's Retro Studios, I'm pretty sure that's still considered first party. Same with Breath of the Wild. So I was like, it's probably not going to be any of the titles people are looking for. It's going to be side things, which is what it turned into be. But they did say that there will be more Nintendo Direct Minis this year, so maybe it's just going to be like a monthly content drop where they just throw some stuff out there. But I mean, I'm fine with this format. I don't mind. I'd rather have these little 8-minute window videos every like month or so, as opposed to like not getting anything until like September, and then in September we get a half hour, and it's just all the stuff they were going to show us over time anyway. So this is cool. I'm not going to argue with this. I'm surprised we didn't get like a oops like Smash character for the bajillionth time. A lot of people thought they were going to announce like a new Smash character at the end of it or something because of I guess a dude slipped on a web video and said that Geno, like, oh, ever since they announced Geno for Smash, and people were like, what do you mean they announced Geno for Smash? That didn't happen. But people weren't sure what that meant because Geno got announced as a costume like the last time. The F is Geno. I will show you with the power of the internet. If I can get it to do what I want. There he is. Oh, it's Geno with an E, that's why. Geno was one of the main characters, one of the characters you could play as in Mario RPG. He was like a puppet that got brought to life, and he had like a gun arm thing. And like, everybody thought he was cool. You know, obviously in Mario RPG he was a cool character because he was useful and stuff. But like when Smash was making announcements and people were talking about what's gonna come, what's gonna come, what's gonna come, a lot of people started being like, oh, Geno, oh my god, what if it's Geno? And then it never was. And then I think one of the Smash trailers, like the Smash Directs or whatever, they showed him as a costume. So he's a costume in Smash that you can get for your character, for the gunner. Never ended up playing the Mario RPGs. Mario RPG, the original Super Nintendo one, is a great game, especially if you're a Final Fantasy fan. It runs a lot off like the Final Fantasy like style of combat from like the old FF games. It's really good. I definitely recommend it 100%. There's not really a good way to play it right now, I don't think. I don't know where you'd be able to play it outside of, I guess, probably emulating it. I don't really know if it's available anywhere. I think it was on maybe the Wii, might have had it on the Virtual Console or something, and that was probably the last time I saw it. A Xenoblade character. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think, because what do we have? Is Shulk is the only Xenoblade character right now? And then there's a bunch of references to the franchise and stuff, but that's it. And they made Xenoblade 2, and I don't think anything from that got into it yet. I think for new Smash characters, I don't know, it's rough. I'm biased as hell, but I'd like to see Sora from Kingdom Hearts, or somebody from Kingdom Hearts. But that's literally me just being like, I'd love to shoehorn Kingdom Hearts into everything else that I enjoy. So that doesn't count. Yup. I'm really excited for Metroid Prime 4 though, because I really enjoy those. Kingdom Hearts would be cool. I agree. I'm glad I got your vote on that. Yeah, I'd like to see more about Metroid Prime. And I'd like to see. Well, so that's the thing is I thought this might have been talking about Prime Trilogy getting a remake. I mean, like a remaster, because it would be some third-party company that would probably do it, and like Blue Point or somebody would probably do it, and so I figured it would fit into being a partner direct, and it would also fit into being something short and quippy that they could just be like, yeah, coming to the Switch, the trilogy remaster, there you go. But either it's not happening or they're just not talking about it yet. Because there's been rumors that it's coming and that people have been like talking about it. I think it got posted on a website on accident by somebody. But it's one of those, who knows if it was legit or not. And what was the other one? That would be a good one. And Breath of the Wild 2, obviously. I feel like Breath of the Wild 2 would be a bigger announcement. I think they'd hype it up more and they'd be like, we have something really cool to talk about, and people would really want to come check it out. Because Breath of the Wild 2, I don't think we've heard anything in quite a while. I think we had our, kitty. I think we had our, that last showing where they showed the trailer with, like, them going under the ground and finding, like, what, some kind of corpse or something, and all the structures were different, like all the, man, you are shedding. Come on. Huh. All that stuff was happening. Because, like, if you looked in the Breath of the Wild 2 thing, they showed us, like, all the temples weren't lit up or something anymore, and I think some of them were missing. All the spires were missing or something like that, because you could find the exact shot they showed, but without the spires in the trailer. It was like a same shot from the old game, so it was kind of like something happened. But I don't think we've gotten any information for Breath of the Wild 2 since then. And same thing with Metroid Prime 4. I think it was like they showed us the logo one time at like a treehouse event. They were like Metroid Prime 4, and then it's just been quietly happening in the background ever since. So yeah, some big first party titles would have been nice, but I came into this expecting not to see any of that. I figured the best thing we would see would be the trilogy of Metroid Prime, because it would be considered third party or a partner thing. But Shin Megami Tensei is nice, from what I understand. The people I've talked to that enjoy it thoroughly enjoy it. So I'm guessing it's a strong franchise, and getting a remake and a sequel must be very exciting for people who are fans of that franchise. So if you're a Shin Megami Tensei fan and you're watching this, congrats, because it's some really cool stuff coming down the pipe for you guys. Same with if you're a fan of wacky arcade wrestling games, weird wannabe like Watch Dogs games, and or Cadence of Hyrule, because that had 3 DLC packs that looked really cool. And I'd have to see pricing on them, but I think like 39 tracks for audio, and then a separate story with Skull Kid, and the 5 characters in the first pack. That all adds up to a lot of value for people who like that game. And if you're a fan of that franchise or that game in particular, I think there's a lot of stuff in there that's really cool. So good stuff. I like it. Didn't have my hopes too high, and I think they landed right about where I expected. Didn't get let down by anything because I wasn't really expecting anything crazy. But again, a lot of cool stuff that they just happened to miss with me. So, good on them for the stuff they did put out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. About 20 minutes. It seems pretty good. I think I'm going to leave it here, and good hearing from you. Yeah, good hearing from you, man. I'm glad to see you're still out there. I did catch, and I didn't catch the name of it, but I did catch one of your guitar acoustic performances on Facebook, and it was awesome. Oh. Glad to see you're staying busy in your quarantine time. I've mostly just been doing studio work and making videos like this, and making gaming videos for the Twitch and the YouTube and everything. So I felt bad because quarantine didn't really change my life specifically that much, because I already work from home, and it was just more of the same for me. So it's like, whatever. People are like, quarantine, like I wish I could go out, and I was like, I was already not going out because of work and stuff, so this is fine. I'm missing a few Six Flags trips, and that's pretty much it right now. But is what it is. Deal with it as it comes. Alright, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna try and get some college work done before lunch, and then after lunch, me and the kids are gonna put together a project. Maybe I'll get some footage of it and put it up on YouTube. We're gonna do on the Disney website. There's like a printable paper craft thing where you can make a bunch of like the Magic Kingdom park, like all in paper and 3D, and color it and then fold it and tape it and stuff. So we're gonna try and knock that out and see if we can do something cool with it. But yeah, man, stay safe. Absolutely, you too. Everybody stay safe. Mask up, wash your hands, sanitize, be careful. Make it through this, and we'll get back to normal. All right, take it easy, everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next one.